Good evening, everyone. Today we are here to talk about the level 3 synoptic that is going to be changed from September 2021. So there is a lot of question I received from the students, and they're asking like, what will be the changes? So today we're going to talk about that. So from September 2021, the advanced diploma for the synoptic assessment will be changed. So when we said change, doesn't mean the new paper will come. So it will be the same thing, but there is a little bit changes will come from the September. So what will happen, the spreadsheet or the Excel will not be the part of the synoptic anymore. Even though if you pass the Excel, even if you got a very good score in the Excel, that will have no contribution to the overall result of your level 3. So the total grade you have will have no impact of the Excel. And the Excel will be the on-demand exam. On-demand exam means you can do the Excel anytime you like. The spreadsheet exam you can do before your synoptic, or you can do after your synoptic. So for example, if I have passed all this paper that is relevant to my synoptic paper, that is advanced bookkeeping, management accounting, costing, then final account preparation. This paper, once I done this one and the ethics, I'll be able to ready for my synoptic paper. And during the exam time on the synoptic exam, the spreadsheet will not be tested. So right now, what we have to do, we have to download the spreadsheet and we have to do all the work on the spreadsheet. And before the synoptic is completed, we have to upload the file. So we have a two-part in the exam. One is for the ethics and one is for the spreadsheet. And in the spreadsheet, we have to answer all the question from the advanced bookkeeping, from the management accounting, costing. But from September, you really don't have to do it. So it will be exactly one exam and you have to answer everything on the window. So there is nothing you have to download and there is no Excel formula, nothing. Now, does it mean the spreadsheet will not be tested anymore? No. The spreadsheet exam will be still there, but it will be not part of the synoptic. So it will be the separate part, and we have to attempt the exam. If you like to complete your qualification, you still have to do the spreadsheet, but that will be separate. It will be not during the synoptic exam. So when you can do the spreadsheet exam anytime you like, before the synoptic, after the synoptic, anytime you like, there is no window for the spreadsheet. So you will be able to do the exam anytime you like. From the AAT side, they say there will be no fee, there will be no additional cost for the spreadsheet, but the training provider, the college, they might charge the exam fee for the Excel. And also, if you're done an irrelevant course that is very close or similar to the Excel, if you have any previous qualification based on the spreadsheet, maybe you will be able to get the exemption, so you don't have to do the spreadsheet. But remember, if you like to have the full qualification, you have to complete this spreadsheet, even though it will just say competent or not yet competent. But to complete your qualification, you have to pass the spreadsheet paper. But on the overall grade for your AAT level 3, the Excel will not contribute any marks, even if you get 100 in the exam. So let's have a look what is the main changes here. They are saying from September 2021, the advanced diploma for the synoptic assessment now it will called ADSY. So up to now, we called it AVSY. So from September, it will be changed to ADSY. So it's just a new name because they're making some changes. And the spreadsheet will not be the part of that. They said like the exam fee for this assessment will be £54 for this synoptic, but sometimes the training center can charge you more. It depends on the training center, but from the AAT point of view, they'll charge you £54. And of course, they are saying the spreadsheet will have there will be no additional fee for the spreadsheet from the AAT side, but the training provider can still charge. So of course, AAT will not charge for your spreadsheet exam, but the training provider, the college, they can always charge. So what will happen now? Some of us, we are a little bit confused about like there will be no synoptic exam in future, but it is not for the student who is already enrolled. It is not for you if you already started your AAT. It is for the student who are going to start the AAT from February 2022. That means next year. So if someone enroll with AAT February 2022 and with the new syllabus that is AQ22, then they don't have to attempt or they don't have to do the synoptic exam. But any student who already enrolled with the AAT, so they already currently studying the AAT, they have to carry on the same module, the same exam, and the same synoptic until 2023 June. So they said the last window will be for the synoptic exam 2023, and that will be 15 May to 21st of May. So this is the last synoptic exam you will have if you are an existing student or if you're already starting the AAT. But remember, it is not for you, like there will be no more synoptic exam. No, if you're already starting, it's not for you. It's for the new student who are going to be started AAT from February 2022. Then they're saying what will be the paper. So the first new synoptic window will be open 13 September to 19 September 2021. And the subject area will cover advanced bookkeeping, final account preparation, management accounting, costing, and ethics for the accountant. All this for module, not the spreadsheet. Now, of course, they already put some new sample assessment for the new synoptic on your AAT portal. If you log in there, you'll be able to see that. Also, the exam duration before it was 3 hours, but now it will be 2 hours 30 minutes. So before it was 3 hours because the spreadsheet was there. Now there is no spreadsheet, so they will reduce the time, and that will be 2 hours and 30 minutes. So you have to complete your exam within 2 hours 30 minutes. Then we have few practice assessment you'll be able to see from your AAT lifelong learning portal, and they already introduced like the sample assessment for the spreadsheet, also for the new synoptic module. Then the next one we have for the spreadsheet. So the spreadsheet will be assessed. Now a spreadsheet exam, they said you will be able to attempt from your home, but it will be very unlikely if you are already with the college or if you are already studying with a training center. You have to come there because otherwise the restriction is a little bit more. The training provider might not allow you to do the exam from home because they have to fulfill some criteria. They have to complete some declaration for you. They might say they don't want to do it because they want to supervise you so that you can do the exam in the center, and they might charge you for exam, some exam fee for that, sort of that. But remember, if you study by yourself, if you don't go any college, maybe you can do from the home. And in that case, you have to complete the declaration form and send to the AAT. They have to approve before you can do the exam. Now, obviously, nowadays, there's a remote invisibilation from the AAT, so you can do almost any exam from the home, but the restriction and the criteria is a little bit different. Maybe the training provider will say better to come and do the exam here. As I said, the spreadsheet will have to do the exam anyway. The result will be competent or not yet competent. So it is just pass or fail, and you still have to score 70%. So if you want to be competent for the spreadsheet exam, you have to score 70%. But if you fail, you have to do it again. But overall marking, overall grade will not be affected because of your spreadsheet less or more marks, because it will show only competent or not yet competent. And you can do the exam anytime you're ready. So if you feel I'm ready for the spreadsheet, you can do the same day exam. For example, the day you do your synoptic, on the same day you can do your spreadsheet as well if you like. But if you said I want to do it before, after, you will be able to do that as well. The result will come after 6 weeks. The way AAT published the result, in every 6 weeks, you will get the same result for the spreadsheet as well. Then the next point we have here, For the exemption, so if you already have some spreadsheet qualification from the other provider, AT might give you the exemption. In this case, you really don't have to sit for the spreadsheet exam. And the practice assessment on the AT learning portal, there are some practice assessment for the spreadsheet, so you will learn more from there. Now for the invigilation, as I said, if you do from the home, the restriction will be more. You have to complete this reasonable adjustment request form. You have to get the approval from the training provider. But if you do under supervision in the training provider, it will be the easy way. And the way you do the exam, the normal exam, it will be like that. So it's better always do, if you already have the training provider, so no need to go for this, all these formalities you can do at home. That will, you can do at college or the training provider. That will be more easier for you. And of course, they can charge you for that, like the normal exam fee they can charge, because AT don't decide for that. More or less, this is the changes we can see here. And the most important thing, as I said, like the grading area is still same. We can see here the contribution of the synoptic assessment toward the overall qualification grade remain 35%. So on our synoptic paper, whatever score I make on the overall, it will have a 35% impact. It was before 35%, so nothing is changed for that. So all you have to remember, from September 2021, there will be no spreadsheet or Excel during the time we do exam or synoptic. So Excel or spreadsheet will be tested separately. There will be another exam. So there will be two exams, not one. And a spreadsheet will have no contribution on your overall score. You can do it anytime you like, before the synoptic, after the synoptic, during the day of the synoptic. And the synoptic exam will have a normal standard procedure, the way we did before, only the spreadsheet will not be there. So you don't have to download anything, or you don't have to upload anything. The way you do your synoptic for the level 4, exactly the same way you will do now for the level 3. And if you are already studying the AAT, so that will be for you. Even if you done synoptic before with the old method and you couldn't pass the exam, you can still do it up to now before the September, but from the September you will not be able to do it. So for example, you might say, like, I have done my synoptic before and I have failed, so what will happen to me? So you have to go for the new method. You cannot go for the spreadsheet and the synoptic on the same day. So you have to do 2 exams now, not 1 anymore. So from the September, the first window will be open. They said 13th of September till 19th September. So that will be our first window, and we have to go for the only synoptic, and spreadsheet will be tested before separately, after or before separately. So this is the story that will happen from the September for the AAT level 3. So this is the little changes we have. So you can carry on this exam for synoptic up to June 2023. So that will be continue. But as I said, like the synoptic will not be anymore from the next year, who will be enrolled as a new student. So from next year, February, if someone joined with AAT, they don't have to do synoptic exam anymore. But the student already enrolled, they have to. So this is the information I think will be enough for you to know for the time being. And if you are planning to do your synoptic level 3 after September, make sure you do the practice with the new method and you get some understanding from there. And if you have any question from here, or if you like to ask anything to me, you have my email on the description. Feel free to email me. If I can, I'll definitely try to help you. And hopefully, like, this is the story we have for right now to change the synoptic for level 3. So thank you very much, everyone. If you need anything else, feel free to email me.